Okay, my gems, welcome back to my channel. This is glitzzygem. Thank you for watching. I will be doing first impressions on this palette, the Ace Beauty palette, the Scarlet Dusk. From I got this in my BoxyCharm subscription when I first subscribed. They sent me this free palette for my March free gift because I subscribed in March. So they sent me this palette as a free gift. Thank you, BoxyCharm. Appreciate it. So now I hadn't had a chance to, to try it out or to play with it or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a look with this. As you can see, it has a mirror, and these are the looks. This is the pan that comes in. Ooh, I love these bright colors. This is like right up my alley. I love vibrant colors on my eyes. Yeah, I already primed my eyes, so we're gonna go ahead and just get right into creating a look with this, just a first impressions type look. And I already see what I want to go in with. I'm gonna go ahead and do let's do this top row. So first I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the shade here. The shade is called Sunset Rose. And look at me, I need to go ahead and swatch these first, don't I? I sure do. I'm gonna swatch these first. So so here we are. The first shade here from left to right is Sunset Rose. The next shade here is called Crimson. And this one is called Shade and Nocturnal. So here is Crimson, Shade, and Nocturnal. Okay. The next shade here I'm going to swatch is from left to right is Aruba. This is a shimmer shade. All these were matte shades at the top. So this one is Aruba. It's a shimmer shade, almost something that you would wear like as a highlight for the inner corner. Aruba. Nice. The next shade is called Hibiscus and Lotus and Bahamas. Hibiscus, Lotus, and Bahamas. So Hibiscus is a shimmer as well, and Lotus and Bahamas are two matte shades. So here we go. Hibiscus. Ooh, look at that. Lotus. And Bahamas. Bahamas. I love this palette. This is just right up my alley. I just love it. Love it a lot. Okay, so the next shade here from left to right, this is a shimmer shade. It's called Maui. Maui. It's a shimmer shade as well. We have Pink Moon. Ooh, Pink Moon. It's a matte shade. And then we have Aurora, and this is a shimmer shade. And then the last shade is called Sangria. It's a matte shade as well. Aurora is a shimmer shade, if I didn't mention that. So first one is Maui. From the bottom row. I'm not sure if I show you the names. I'm going to show you the palette. Now you can see the names a little better now. So this is Maui. Pink Moon. Aurora. And Sangria. So here are the shades swatched. Okay, I love these colors. They're really nice. Okay, as you can see, here they are. And yeah, so give me a second. I'm gonna wipe this off and we're gonna go ahead and continue with the tutorial with the first impressions look. Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this tutorial. I got some Sunset Rose, which is this orange matte shade. It's like a regular orange matte shade here. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on the outer corner crease as a transition shade. So yeah, I'm gonna get some on my lid, but it's gonna be just like it's right in my crease there. So get you up close so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, right in my lid. I actually wanted just to do it right here, like in the inner corner. So let's put some in the inner corner as well. Just kind of blend that in the inner corner. And in the crease. So inner corner and crease. So work on the crease area first. Yeah, my left eye is totally, it has a total different look than my right eye. I think I like my right eye, the sockets in my right eye. This one just has a total different I don't know, a whole total different. It's not the same eye. Not the same structured eye as my right eye. And that seems to be a problem sometimes, so I do not like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the next shade. So this is how it's looking now. You're seeing some orange, some orangey vibes. This is Sunset Rose. Even the name sounds nice. Okay, just changing the color on my brush. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with Crimson, this shade here, Crimson, and I'll just apply it right next to the orange in the crease, and right next to it, just kind of go across the crease with that orange, crimson orange shade. Wow, it's so vibrant. So vibrant. Just blend it out with that Sunset Rose shade. Okay, so it's looking like this. The next shade I'm going to go in is called Shade. This is the crimson is like a neon orange. Shade is more like and they're all mattes. Shade is more like a brown with like an orange undertone. So we're going to go ahead and use that right next to Crimson. Just along the outer corner as well. And third ways of the lid. So third ways of the lid in an outer corner. Just kind of blend all that out. All I'm seeing is orange, but look, you have different variations of this orange. First impressions, I'm liking it. I'm not sure how long the wear is on this palette. I do feel like it kind of has that it has that not talcum-y powder feel, but it feels more like they feel like they would wear off pretty easily, you know. I feel like they would come off pretty easily, like they wouldn't wear all day, but I would have to test it out. I'm just doing first impressions on this one, so don't wring my neck. Don't choke me about that. And I'm going to go in with Nocturnal, which is the last shade on this first top row. These are all matte shades. We're just going to go ahead and use this on the outer corner of the eyelid and just call it a look. Love this orangey vibe that I'm getting. Comes with different variations of oranges, and I love it. I just love it. It's blurred out. So sorry I'm blurred out. And yeah, I'm going above the crease and just going into the inner corner, but just because I want to blend out that Nocturnal, I want to make sure that this is blended in together with all the other shades. This is the last shade I will be using in the, you know, for this look. So I do want to get that Nocturnal shade in there. I do want it to blend in together, make it cohesive with the orange shades. This is appearing very nice, very blended. It blends well. It's very blendable. So it might wear for a long time. I'm not sure. I have to do a wear test on it. How are you liking that? I'm liking it. Yep, still trying to blend that color in. I'm going to blend Nocturnal in. Wow, with that dramatic look. Love it. I love this dramatic look. Wow, wow, wow. Just love this dramatic look. Love it. I love it. I love it. This is a wonderful palette. It's an excellent palette. I love these bright colors. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom waterline. Well, lash line really. Go ahead and use this brush. With a small tapering brush. I'm going to go ahead and use my pencil brush here. It's like a smoky eye brush. The tip is small enough to just, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Nocturnal, which is the darkest shade. And just kind of, you see me? Kind of go under the lash line. You can also use it as an eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and use it as an eyeliner for right now. Just outline my top lash line with that shade. I think I'm going to use a different brush because I am noticing that this is more of a lining brush. It is not letting me blend well. It's more of like it'll stamp the color on type of brush. And that's all, wow, that's all fine and dandy. Okay. But I still need something for the bottom, which I will use some of this for the bottom as well. But let me just stamp in the lining for my top lash line with this Nocturnal shade. I kind of overdid it. I think I kind of went too high with it. Well, it wasn't too bad. I just have to do the same thing for this side. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of, with the clean brush, just kind of blend this out from the top lash line. Just blend it out. So I did go a little high. Just kind of blend it out. So this is how it's looking now. I love it a lot. Okay. Let me try to see if I can find a really good brush. Yeah, I found one. I'm going to use this side here, this little detailed brush here for the bottom. And again, I'm going to go with Nocturnal for the bottom lash line. Just go all across. the color shade. This one's the next color, the next light color down. Just gonna go across again. Man, this pigment does not disappoint. I love this pigment. Does not disappoint. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with Sunset Rose for the finishing touch. This is my corner. I should have used crimson. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe I should have used crimson. I'm gonna use crimson. Yeah, I'm gonna use crimson for my finishing touch in the inner corner. So I used both shades, crimson and Sunset Rose. But really, man, that orange though, look, that crimson shade, look, just wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I guess I use Sunset for the bottom lash line just to kind of finish the look up. Just soften it up a little, I guess, with Sunset Rose, which is the lightest orange. The first shade we used in the palette for the inner corner. This will just warm this tone up. We'll diffuse it, make it a little lighter. Wow. Wowie, wowie. Okay. So there you have it. I'll be right back. I'm going to come off camera. I'm going to go ahead and do the finish of the rest of my eye, and I'll be right back. I'm going to put a lip on too as well. I'll be right back. Okay, gems, I'm back. This is the finishing look that I created with this palette. Ace Beauty palette. The reason why I say beauty is because whenever you go onto the dictionary and you look up the word beauty and it kind of how you pronounce it, there's always a line above the E, which means it emphasizes as E, like the as E, not A, not beauté. It's like beauty, because there's a line above the E. So that's why I pronounce it as Ace Beauty. But some YouTubers pronounce it as Ace Beauté or Ace Beaute. But Beaute is only if it doesn't have that line above the E. So I call it Ace Beauty. So yeah, so if you go under the dictionary and you look up beauty and you look at the pronunciation, how you would say that word, you would see this line above the E, which would say beauty, beauty. Alright, so that's my take on this palette. This is just my first impressions of it. I still haven't done a wear test on it, which I will do one soon. And now it's like a real perfect time to do so because it's like summer. So I guess all I did was just use some liquid eyeliner for my top lash line. You know, the liquid eyeliner that I used is in it's called Medusa in the Mark On the Edge eyeliner, and it's in a shade like a dark brown. And I went ahead and I used my just to get rid of the product because it's almost finished. I used the lengthening mascara from Black Radiance, And then I used my Knobby Gel Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Bronze for the bottom waterline. And then I used my ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade, this one here, ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF3. If you can see that, BFF3. I think you can see that. And then I used it also says it on the packaging, I believe. Yeah, here it is. Is it on the packaging? I always keep my lip liners in their packaging, the original packaging. When it comes to like ColourPop, because their packaging is really nice. So that's why I always like keep all their products, even if I use them in their packaging, in their original packaging. Now I have this Colored Rain. This is just a box, but it's my Colored Rain lipstick that I bought from them. I think they were on sale when I bought it. I think I paid $5 for this when it was on sale. Colored Rain in the shade Soul. I use this for my lipstick. Okay, and it's this beauty right here. Makes your lips feel moisturized. Makes them feel moisturized. You can see that. Oh yeah. This is the look. One more turn of you from up close. So I'm gonna reapply some more. It's so creamy. I love that feeling on the lipstick. Real creamy. So there you have this look. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this eye look. Let me know if you have this palette and if you already created a look with it. Yeah, tell me about it, okay? So I'll see you in my next video. I love you, my gems. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe with the notification bell and like my video. Alright, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Love you, gems.